weeping relatives honoring the victims of the worst atrocity in Europe since the Second World War. A further 30 souls of the Srebrenica genocide have been laid to rest, where relatives of the lost mingled in the vast cemetery on one side and rows of green coffins on the other, looking for names of loved ones.
While the Bosnian Serb military and army in July 1995, they killed these people, they buried them in mass graves, and it took them months to later excavate their remains and to bury them in other locations, in other sites. They were using heavy machinery and bulldozers. And this is precisely the reason why it is still very, very hard to find and identify these remains. In the vast majority of cases, their skeletons are incomplete. For example, even the youngest victim, a boy, a 15-year-old boy who was killed in 95, will be buried incomplete. He will be buried without his skull, without his hand and other parts of his body. But even for the families who managed to find, identify and bury their loved ones, who have a site to mourn them, like the one here in Srebrenica, they also feel very disappointed because the perpetrators keep denying genocide.
Every year on July 11, newly identified victims are buried at an ever-expanding memorial cemetery outside Srebrenica. On July 1995, more than 8,000 Bosniak males were separated by Serbian troops from their wives, mothers and sisters, chased through woods around Srebrenica and killed. Bosnian Serb soldiers dumped the victims' bodies in numerous mass graves in an attempt to hide evidence of the crime.